Tonight, the dramatic CBD arrest that left commuters fearing for their lives. A man threatening to shoot people dead on a busy tram. The pro boxer who once impressed Mike Tyson now headed to jail over his part in a violent armed robbery. A historic handshake as a North Korean leader crosses into the South for the first time. Crown Casino ordered to pay up, slapped with a massive fine over the pokey tampering scandal. And the search for a main offender. The bizarre costume crims caught taking the lion's share.
This is 10 Eyewitness News. First at 5 with Stephen Quartermain.
Good evening. First tonight, dramatic scenes in the city this afternoon. Heavily armed police swooped on a man, arresting him at gunpoint. Witnesses say he'd been making terrifying threats. Annie Kearney joins us. Annie, what was he saying?
Stephen, the man had been heard yelling racist remarks and had claimed he had a gun while on a tram this afternoon.
Now here's Brad previewing sport.
Terrific, thank you, Stephen. Coming up, plenty of banter and a bit of mocking ahead of the A-League semi-finals. We'll cross live to Etihad Stadium ahead of tonight's Dogs Blues game. And Dusty and the Tigers have mastered the Sherrin, so they've moved on to the Frisbee. Also, we'll preview their blockbuster clash with the Magpies.
Thanks, Brad. Coming up after the break. A man blackmailed over his secret use of a dating app. Now police have been called in. And he was once America's #1 dad. Now Bill Cosby could spend the rest of his life behind bars. Plenty of sport coming up. Here's Brad.
There is. Thank you, Stephen. Coming up, there is breaking news on the AFL Grand Final. More on that shortly. Also, a forgotten Magpie to line up against the Tigers. We'll cross live to Etihad Stadium ahead of tonight's Bulldogs Blues game. And seeing Justin Rose play a shot in his Reg Grundies might make you smile, but remember, never smile at a crocodile or an alligator. Good evening. Round 5 has just finished. Round 6 is about to get underway with the Western Bulldogs taking on Carlton. Rob Waters is at Etihad Stadium. Jonathan Brown is in the Fox Footy studio. We'll start with Rob. Rob, before we get to tonight's game, you've got breaking news on the AFL Grand Final.
Yes, indeed, Brad. The AFL Commission has met in Perth, and the big news is that it's staying in the afternoon at its traditional 2:30 time slot. Ash Hansen there, Brad. And Brad, it's a special day for us all here at 10 Sport. You're leaving, you're flying the coop. It's been a pleasure working with you. Look, good luck with the tofu exporting business. And for the final time, Brad, it's back to you.
Good on you, Rob. Terrific stuff. Thanks very much to Rob and also to Ash. All right, let's head to Brownie now. Brownie, a lot of discussion about Carlton being gifted so many primetime games. They'll want to show a bit tonight, won't they?
Yeah, they will. Obviously, the AFL's trying to help them out and getting Carlton back to their former power. But, look, they were better last week against the West Coast Eagles at the MCG. Congratulations on a great career at Channel 10, mate. And, yes, all the best for that tofu business.
Good on you, Brownie. Thanks very much. Enjoy the game. It's been a pleasure.
No worries.
Well, forgotten Collingwood forward Chris Mayne is about to make a blockbuster return to senior footy, named to play his first game since round 3 last year. While the Tigers have confirmed the return of 3 premiership players for Sunday's game, Nick Vlauston, Josh Caddy and Jack Graham. Katie Price reports. It's been revealed St Kilda sought clarification from the AFL on whether Jake Carlisle should have received a free kick at the end of its draw against GWS. Carlisle dropped a mark he admitted he should have taken. The Saints say they sought the umpires department verdict and they're happy with the response.
No, we totally understood where the AFL would come from. We're disappointed Jake didn't mark it. We're disappointed it was a draw, but we understood the free kick or lack of.
The Saints have flown to Launceston, hoping to repeat last year's upset win against the Hawks. Melbourne Victory coach Kevin Muscat claims he has an ace up his sleeve for tomorrow night's do-or-die semi-final against Sydney FC. But a smug Graham Arnold has laughed off Muscat's plans, preferring to mock his coaching counterpart. Trent Dan reports. Now with his semi-final tips, his A-League ambassador, Archie Thompson.
G'day, Brady boy. Well, it's semi-finals time, and it starts tonight with City and the Jets.
Good on you, Archie. Now, you've all heard the rule, play it as it lies in golf, but on this occasion, few could argue with Taylor Gooch getting free relief no matter how hard they tried. This cranky alligator and his mates weren't budging at the Zurich Classic in Louisiana.
And that gator's not happy with some of the objects being hurled his way.
Maybe no one told Justin Rose about the not-so-friendly locals, with teammate Henrik Stenson egging him on. Rose stripped down to his Reg Grundies to play his ball out of the water. That, Stephen, is what you call a jocular play of the day.
Sure is. Well, after 20 years at Channel 10, it's with great sadness tonight that we farewell Brad McEwen. Brad has decided to do something different. We will miss him a lot. He truly is one of TV's great gentlemen. So thank you, Brad. It has been our pleasure to work with you, my friend.
Good on you, Q. Thanks very much. It's been a joy. Terrific. Thank you.
Mike's back after the break with the weather.
That is your weather. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. And yeah, Brad McEwen, like the rest of us are all saying, we are going to miss you. You're a great guy. Stephen.
Hear, hear. Thank you, Mike. And that is 10 Eyewitness News for Friday. We'll have updates through the evening. On behalf of the team, have a great weekend. Good night.